Yo,
Yo, how's it going?
good you?
Good. Oh, I was gonna wear the same color sweater as you have on.
Why? What
I,
happened?
I, ju- I just bought one that color from Costco yesterday.
Oh, nice. I got it from Uniqlo. Uniqlo.
Okay, yeah.
You got new glasses?
No, they're really old ones.
What happened to the other ones?
I got bored. Thought I'd spice up life a little.
That's a good. I need to change. I think I've had my glasses for 2.5 years.
Oh, 2.5 years.
Yeah,
Hasn't your prescription changed?
probably, but because of the pandemic, we couldn't go, right?
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so like everything's affected, even your vision.
I
Oh,
mean, these ones are not quite my prescription, but I was doing like some crafting and I didn't really want to wear my blue filter glasses.
this is what I wanted to ask you about today. Is your crafting?
So yeah, I've taken up crafting.
Well, you've always liked crafts, but what is the latest craft?
Yeah, the latest one is tapestry, like loom weaving.
Oh, I'm curious about that. I had a friend when I was living in Calgary. She was doing that. She'd bought like a giant loom, like the ones you would see on in like factories and stuff.
Oh, the one that you
Mhm.
can like roll to make like longer items and stuff.
Yeah, yeah, like a full. I remember going over there because she was having some trouble with like because they're the wood pieces, right? So you have to replace like you have to bolt things together. Some pieces were loose or something, and I went over to help her fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So do you have like you don't have a big one because you're in an apartment, but
I just have like lap one, I guess is what they're called. They're
a
just
lap
it's
loom.
yeah, like it actually is just you probably could have just made it yourself out of like a picture frame and then put like nails across the top and bottom to string it up and down.
Okay.
But anyways, this one is a little bit fancier, but same concept. And then I just hold it at an angle or keep it on my lap and work on it.
Is it okay? Like it's okay?
Yeah, it's like actually perfect for the space that I'm in. Plus, I'm just learning, so I didn't want anything too big.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
Uh,
so it's kind of cool. I picked it up. I got it on Thursday night. Did you
okay.
hit your funny bone?
No, I sat on my testicle.
That's awkward.
Yeah.
Okay. You could have just said yes. We could have kept going. So it came in on Thursday morning, but I had to teach Thursday afternoon. So I was like, just leave it at the door, leave the box
Yeah,
at the
yeah, yeah.
door, don't open it. So then I like made it through Thursday. Then Friday, I also had to teach and I had some meetings and work I had
Oh,
to do.
yeah.
So I was like, okay, just get through the day, get through the work day. Once the work day is done, you can open it. So I actually had to go to campus to distract myself
Really?
enough
You
because
that excited?
I was just so excited. And then I came home and I opened it up Friday night, played with it a little bit, and then
Yeah.
yesterday I started actually like attempting an art piece.
Okay. So like I've watched those videos of, Indian women and Bangladeshi women like just like slaving away at this loom and it's like and obviously your experience is not like that other than the fact that you're of Indian descent. But like like or even the Iranian women, how they do the rugs. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
incredible! Like 6 months of just tying knots. Oh, anyway, um, so what is the experience like when you're doing it? Is it like, yeah, what is the experience like?
I always find this like with a lot of crafts in general, but I just find it calming and like
Yeah,
there's something to focus on that is only for me really at the end of the day.
but it's repetitive, right? So it's
Yeah, it's repetitive and there are moments where you're like, I just wish I could like push a piece of wood with string all the way through and it just like zooms back and forth. But
yeah,
like you have to really get into each and every like up and down through each. I don't know a lot of the techniques yet. I just know the basic weave.
yeah,
So I guess maybe when I get more intricate, I don't know, I'll have a different feeling. But right now it just feels like rhythmic, maybe.
okay. So do you use a needle or is it just you're holding the end of a piece of thread? Like, it's not thread. Is it
Yeah, it's
yarn?
yarn. It's
Is it like
yarn.
wool or is it like a polyester?
I'm just using like Worcester wool, like the cheap yarn from Michael's, like
So
the
it's just
same. I'm just practicing right now. I'm just playing around, but the kit that I bought came with really nice yarn, like
Okay,
different
okay.
different types and styles and thickness and all of this stuff, but I was like, I don't know how to use this yet, so I'll save the good stuff.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I started working with the good stuff and then I kind of was like, oh, I'm wasting really good yarn. I'll just use my scrap yarn from my knitting projects that I never finished.
Well, no, but it's interesting. Okay, so my other question. Okay, I understand how you can do like the weaving across, right? So you have
Yeah.
like one strip of solid color. But how do you do patterns? I don't understand how you do. Even when you like you used to crochet and knit and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Like, do you have to? Obviously have to switch yarn,
Yeah.
but how do you make it so that it still like flows and that there's not this just like a giant knot there? Or is there a
Um,
knot there and it's just like hidden?
yeah, I haven't really figured that out. I think it's just like, yeah, you start with a new color and then you do your pattern with that color and then you tie it off. But I was actually thinking about that because I just finished a practice piece
Okay.
and I was trying to finish it on the back, but you can see the hanging pieces a bit.
Yeah, on the back.
Yeah, on the
Yeah.
back side, which I guess is fine. But then if you wanted to make things that were double sided, would one side always have those? So I got to watch some videos. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not pro yet.
No, but I am asking. I imagine you're not just doing like back and forth, white on white sort of tapestry.
No, no, no. I tried to switch it up and I tried to make triangles
See,
with the
see,
colors. So I
one
was
of nature's
trying to think
shapes.
about, yeah, the geometry
Yeah,
piece.
yeah.
Because I have some like long-term visions of what it might look like, but
Okay.
I gotta practice a few things
Yeah.
for that. So I'm
I
just
think
trying to get my I don't know, I think it's kind of a cool activity. It's something different. I probably should I have an assignment due for a course I took last semester. I should probably work on that and do some other things, but I was like, "Meh, it's the long weekend
a
and
long weekend. It's
it's just
Valentine's Day, so maybe you can, your loved one, your significant other, you can drape his feet with your tapestry.
yeah, we went to Chapters instead to buy books so that we could engage in independent parallel reading.
You know what? You have to do what makes you happy, right?
So
Not
yeah,
talking to each other and engaging with a dead author is how you have to be happy. Then do that. Because today is your day.
yeah, so that was our that was our what can we do together but separate. We lasted in store for about 3 minutes together, then I went to my section.
Yeah,
He went-
yeah.
but we did it together.
I agree. I think that's how all couples should operate. You see, you go on parallel paths, not
Yes.
convergent paths, right? Like perpendicular is bad because yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Anyway, that's another
so
conversation.
yeah, so it's been good, it's been good.
Yeah, that's exciting. You guys can go and oh man, I had to stand in line at Costco today, and you know
Oh
how
yeah,
big those buildings are, right? So it was like down the one side, and I was like, oh my gosh,
but
there's
did the
so
line
many.
move quick?
The line moved pretty quick, actually. Real found something.
Oh, a box.
Oh, yeah, he's literally trying to squeeze himself into, those 12 packs of Coke
Yeah,
into that box. He's trying to squeeze himself into that box.
I wish him success.
You'd think that living in an apartment like full time would be enough, but he wants to go smaller. Yeah, he's minimalist living at its best.
Yeah. So yeah, the lines move pretty quick. We went yesterday, it was pretty quick.
Yeah, but you got what I was trying to get at was that you guys, it's nice that you can go in store and like browse and look
Yeah.
around and yeah,
A few of them, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
And
Because
restaurants opened this past week.
okay,
So on Thursday night, a couple friends and us, we went like for dinner.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That must
And
have been
it was so nice, but
yeah,
then it was also like odd because it had been so long. And
yeah.
then I was like, I kind of felt like we had forgotten about our mannerisms in a
Re-
restaurant almost. So I thought that was really interesting. And even like the waitress, she was really, really nice. But
yeah.
you could tell like there was a little bit of rust on the serving skills because
Really?
like it just wasn't as fluid. Her voice wasn't as clear. I'm sure the mask had a part to play in that, but like it just was like a little bit. Hey, do you know if like your ribs are pork or beef? Oh, I'm not really sure. I'll just go check. Like things that they
Yeah.
used to just know off the top of their
They,
like yeah like it just felt really weird, and I thought even our mannerisms, like, it was just so odd to watch all of us, and we kind of forgot how loud we were at moments, and because we were just so used to like being as loud as we want because we're in our own apartments.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And like, yeah, even when like when we were all leaving, I was like following the arrows to like leave, and they all just like cut through. And I
Yeah.
was like, "Yo, guys, you didn't follow the exit arrows." They're like, "Cause our way was faster." And I was like, "You have to follow the arrows." But just like our mannerisms, I think, have changed, and also it is very hard to socialize now.
Yeah. So my friend, she texted me on Friday and she was telling me about that, and I called it social inertia, and she's like, "Wow, that's an eloquent way to put it." And I was like, brush that off. And she's an editor, so she knows words, but yeah. So I think, yeah. So what was your experience with social inertia? I can't even say the word.
I mean, it was friends that we hang out with because we're
Yeah.
in a cohort together. We
Right.
live in the same apartment building. But I even just I ran into someone in the bathroom, like just passing, and I was like, whoa, 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 like don't like whoa, like you're in my space kind of deal, right? Like
Yeah.
it was just like we were just passing like just crossing paths, and I was like, yo, 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 get out, get like, and then someone said I went to campus on Friday, and someone in the hallway said hi to me, and I was like, hi, and I just kept like walking, like I darted away, whereas normally I'd be like, oh hey, how's it
Yeah.
going, like
Yeah. Yeah.
because I know the person. It's not like I don't know them, but I was like,
Right.
hi. It's like I don't know if it's just like I don't know how to strike up a conversation anymore, or I don't care to anymore because I know I don't know. I'm not sure.
I don't know, but I think like humans at the root of it are social creatures, right? So we
Mhm.
probably will go back to socializing in
Yeah.
some way.
Like it's definitely nice being on campus and seeing colleagues
Yeah, I
and
bet.
that kind of stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
But then I'm also like, okay, we've talked for 5 minutes. I got to go to my office now.
Yeah, I think like people who have those reservations, like more of those introverts, it's gonna, how like introverts have to recharge, like you expend that energy, that social
Yeah.
energy, and you gotta reach. I think those timelines are gonna be a lot shorter, where it's gonna be like before, where maybe you could go to a cocktail party and spend 3 or 4 hours. Now you're gonna be like half an hour, and you're gonna be
Yeah.
like, we're pushing it now.
Well,
You
even
know?
last week we hadn't talked for a couple weeks, and I was like, I don't know what to
Yeah.
say anymore.
Yeah, but it's weird because you live with somebody, so you're talking to people regularly, right? And
Yeah.
I live with a cat, and he doesn't, he just wants food no matter how much I talk to him. He doesn't like give a shit.
Yeah, so it's interesting.
Yeah, but I was thinking about that too. I was thinking about how like we there's nothing to respond to, right? Like it's
Mhm.
just like the energy's going out, but it like nothing's coming back.
Yeah.
So remember when we were kids and we played tennis like against that wall?
Yeah.
You remember that wall?
Which are almost impossible to find, by the way.
Yeah,
Tennis walls,
yeah.
they
Like
all disappeared
I
because
know.
apparently you can't play by yourself anymore.
This is the point I was trying to make. Is like you can't play by yourself anymore.
Yeah. Last summer I tried so hard to find tennis
You,
walls here in Edmonton. I looked in Calgary around our parents' house, like
nothing, right?
nothing. I couldn't find anything. I
Yeah,
went even to like our old community that we lived in that had a wall. That
yeah.
wall's gone. It's been taken like
No.
yeah.
You know how much time I used to spend there? I
Yeah.
was
I
there
was
all
like,
the time. Really? That was like
so then I tried to find an empty parking stall in our parking lot to see if I could bounce, but it wasn't safe. There was too many valuable cars around.
yeah. Oh man. Like I was at Costco and I saw basketballs and I was like, I don't even play basketball, but maybe I should get one just so I can go to like the school playground
Yeah, and
and
shoot a couple hoops.
just for something.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Oh,
By myself,
socially distanced
rebounding.
with your headphones on.
Oh, of course, of course. Can I just say about these like I have these AirPod, right, Pros.
Yeah,
When I
yeah.
got them, I was like, oh, these are pretty good. But now I'm like, they're kind of garbage. They were
Oh
a
man.
real waste of money. So
So
anybody who's watching this who's thinking about buying them,
yeah. And remember you had tried to convince me, like, yeah, just go buy some. You'll enjoy
yeah,
them. You'll enjoy them.
no,
I'm glad I didn't buy them.
yeah, Yeah, I should have stuck with the ones you have. Extend, I gave them to our father, who then cut them up because he had to fix them for our mother.
Well, I still have mine, but I gotta buy similar. Bose has the same ones I think that are wireless now.
Yeah, they
So
have
I
some.
think I'm gonna try and buy those that I can use for. I'm hoping that when the weather warms up a bit, I can start running again. I don't like those ones though. Those ones fall out of my ears a bit.
Yeah, yeah, but
But
yeah,
they have this exact same style with just like the cord that goes around the back. Oh yeah, you probably have a pair there.
yep. There you go. See,
Yeah, yeah. Do you like those ones?
yeah,
Yeah, I think I'll get a set of those next.
yeah. But there's no noise canceling, so it's like it's good in that sense because it's nice when I'm
Yeah,
walking down the street or something.
I don't like noise canceling when I'm running,
Yeah,
especially because if I'm running in the river valley and stuff, you can't hear people or bikes that are whizzing by and stuff
yeah,
like that.
yeah, and yeah. In Toronto, it's just like it's
Yeah,
pretty dangerous to walk around if you don't know where you're like if you're
can't hear yourself.
yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
yeah.
So, anyways,
Cool. Right on.
cool. You're doing good though?
Yeah, you.
Yep. Can't complain.
Right
Well, I
on.
can. No one's listening.
Okay.
Okay, we'll talk to you soon.
Okay. Love
Okay,
you.
love you.
Bye.
Bye.